Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be kind of like a concealer battle, just like I did previously with the new Too Faced Born This Way concealer and the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. We'll be doing the same thing, except today's concealers are going to be the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer versus the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. Two amazing concealers, so we're going to put them both to this test and see if they're basically kind of a dupe for each other. So first things first, I just pulled up the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer on Ulta, and this retails for $8.99. There are 6 different shades. I have shade 10 Ivory, and there doesn't seem to be very many claims for it, just that it's medium to full coverage for all skin types, has vitamin C in it, it's supposed to have a flawless correction, visibly reduces the appearance of dark circle spots and imperfections in just 3 weeks, so it does have some type of I don't know, maybe some vitamin. It says it has some avic actyl C stuff in it. Maybe that helps with the darkness. But for claims, there's not too many of that. It is on the cheaper side considering it is $8.99. And as far as the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer goes, there are, I think, 9 shades. Oh, no, there are 11 shades, not 9 shades. And this retails for $28. Huge price difference. And for the claims for this one, it says the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. That's a tongue twister. And any shade works well with the foundation I guess they have with it, but they don't have really any claims for it. Now, as the amount of product that you do get in here, it's 7.5 milliliters or 0.25 fluid ounces in the Maybelline, and this one is 5 milliliters or 0.16 fluid ounces. So you actually get less in the Urban Decay and more in the Maybelline, which if you look at them, you would think you would get more in the Urban Decay just by looking, but obviously you don't. That's wrong. But price difference, I mean, Maybelline one is cheaper and you do get more already. So I already have foundation on. I have 2 layers of the Revlon Photo Finish Airbrush Effect Foundation, and this is in 002 Vanilla. I'm not too sure how I feel about this. I noticed after I applied it to my skin, and I did apply it with a damp Real Techniques beauty blender, but it has glitter in it. And I checked everywhere. I was like, do I have glitter residue on something? But no, there's a glitter in this foundation. Let me know if y'all want me to do like a first impression over it, and I could show y'all like the glitter and everything in it. But I could mostly notice right here on my nose and almost on my dry patches. I have lots of acne coming up right here. I can notice it right there. So it's a little strange. But with that acne popping up, it'll be great to test out these concealers on. So we are going to apply the Maybelline one to this half and the Urban Decay one to this half of our face. So first, when you do open it, you do have a doe foot applicator, just like most any type of concealer, and packaging is cute. I do love the color. So we are just going to take some of this and apply it underneath their eyes in a triangular shape, a little bit over that kind of acne scar, and a little bit right here, and just a tad bit on our forehead and chin area. Now just taking that Real Techniques blender sponge, we're just going to blend that out with the pointy side. Right away, I have used this concealer before, but you can definitely tell that it blends out easy, but it almost does take a lot more blending to blend it out. It's not one of those, I don't want to say it's hard to blend out, but it does have to take some more effort into blending it out. But highlighting wise, I think it does do a pretty great job at highlighting. Now once you do blend it out, it does look great. I'm not too sure if I would use this to cover up any kind of acne blemishes you're having, because it is more of a highlighting color on me. But you can always get a darker shade, and that will also help cover up any acne. So after blending that side out, you can tell that I would probably say it has medium coverage. The foundation I do have on also did cover up all of my face, obviously, but it did highlight very nicely, but I can probably say it has medium coverage. It could be buildable, but I do like it for highlighting. I think it looks really great. So on this half, now we're going to apply the Naked Skin Concealer. And of course, it's high-end makeup, so the packaging is going to be real sleek and pretty. I do have to say, this is probably my favorite concealer applicator thing that I've ever seen. It's not a doe foot, it is actually flat on both sides, so it's a lot easier to smooth out product. So now we're just going to apply this. And this one right away feels a lot almost thinner and creamier than the Maybelline one. Also feels thicker. And right away just going over that chin area and those blemishes. I also feel like it does blend out easier than the Maybelline. I feel like it requires less like pounces, as you could probably say. So now blending out, ooh, I have something on my eye. Now blending out the high-end side, you could definitely tell that the high-end side has more coverage, because if you look over at the Maybelline side, you can kind of see some of my darkness still, but if you look on this side, it is completely flat and highlighted. So I'm going to go back in with the Maybelline and see if we can go over it again on these little blemishes. So going over these blemishes a second time, it's not hard to blend out at all, and it does give more coverage. Also, one thing, if you are going to layer it over acne like this, it doesn't look cakey at all, which I do appreciate. So it did give it more coverage. Now we're going to go back in with the Naked one on the other side and apply some more onto the blemishes. So after blending that one out, the high-end side definitely is not cakey either, but I do feel like the Maybelline one hid my acne a lot better than the Urban Decay one did. I felt like the Maybelline one was a lot thicker and maybe just a tiny bit had more coverage when it came to covering pimples like that. But anything other than that, I can't really notice a difference. So now we're going to set the under eyes with my Morphe E48 brush and the Maybelline Fit Me powder in 100 translucent. Now after we set the whole face, I'm going to zoom you guys in. That way you can kind of see a closer look at everything. So as you probably can tell, the Urban Decay side looks really flawless, full coverage underneath the eyes. You can still see the acne, so it didn't cover it completely up. And on the Maybelline side, you can kind of see some more of my circle and darkness than you can see on this side. And same thing with my acne. It's covered, but it's not completely covered. So if I had to pick between these two, I would probably say definitely go for the Maybelline one. It's cheaper, you get a lot more in this bottle, and it may not have as great coverage underneath the eye when it comes to darkness, but I think it really does do better when it comes to covering up any acne blemishes. But you can always color correct and then apply this thing, and I think it will work wonders for you. So that is going to be my little comparison concealer battle for this video. I'm probably going to do some more videos like this, maybe with foundations or bronzers, lipsticks, anything like that. If y'all have any recommendations, just comment down below and let me know. I will link everything down there, so make sure to check in the description box. Give this video a big thumbs up before you leave, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.